We often hear the phrase, put God first, but what does that really mean? In today's fast-paced world, with so many responsibilities and distractions, keeping God at the forefront of every area in life can feel like a challenge. But when we truly understand what it means to put God first, we begin to experience life differently. We feel more grounded, less anxious, and more connected to a purpose beyond our own. Today, let's explore practical ways to prioritize God in everything we do and how that choice can transform our lives. 1. Understanding what it means to put God first. Putting God first isn't about saying the right things or merely giving Him our attention on Sundays. It's about letting Him be our foundation. In the New Covenant, God's grace is not a one-time gift but a continual presence in our lives. When we put Him first, we recognize His role in every choice and action, allowing His wisdom and love to guide us. This begins by inviting Him into every area: our relationships, work, finances, and even our thoughts. 2. Letting God guide our priorities. Prioritizing God means making decisions that honor Him. For instance, before starting a task or making a decision, pause to ask, is this in line with God's will? Does this bring glory to Him? Proverbs 3 verses 5-6 reminds us to trust in the Lord and acknowledge Him, and He will make our paths straight. Practicing this in small ways daily, such as in conversations, work choices, or how we spend our time, gradually changes our focus and brings peace. 3. Practical steps to keep God first daily. Start each day in prayer. Begin with gratitude, aligning your day with God's guidance. Even a short prayer invites His presence into the day. Meditate on His Word. Regular reading and reflection on the Bible help keep His principles alive in our hearts and minds. It shapes our perspective, especially when facing challenges. Serve others. When we serve others, we serve God. Acts of kindness and generosity aren't only expressions of faith, but they help remind us of our purpose and calling. Seek His wisdom in your relationships. Every relationship, whether family, friendship, or work, becomes healthier when we apply God's teachings. He calls us to be patient, loving, and forgiving, qualities that keep relationships strong and God-centered. 4. Relying on God's grace in every situation. Putting God first is not about perfection but dependence. There will be days when we feel we fall short, but this is where the New Covenant's grace is so powerful. Remember, we are not asked to be flawless. We are called to lean on His strength. This reliance builds a deeper relationship and removes the pressure of self-reliance. 5. Living in faith, not just knowing it. James 1 verse 22 says we should be doers of the word, not just hearers. Putting God first means actively living out our faith, even when it's challenging. This could mean standing by our values in difficult conversations, choosing integrity over gain, or extending forgiveness when it's hard. It's through these choices that others see the light of God in us, and our faith becomes a lived experience. Putting God first is a journey of the heart. It's a choice we make daily, inviting Him into our lives and trusting His plans. As we grow in this practice, we discover a peace and purpose that cannot be found anywhere else. Let this be a reminder. When God is truly at the center, everything else falls into place. With His guidance, we can find strength, wisdom, and joy in every moment, knowing that we are living according to His purpose and under His grace.